All right, folks, I got some news for you. Dede Richards has been waived from the New York Liberty. So Dede Richards was drafted in 2021 with the 17th overall pick for New York, and she became a big favorite for the New York Liberty and for the league in general. Dede Richards has been an awesome teammate from what it seems like. She's been known to be on the bench, hyping up the crowd, hyping up her teammates, and just basically standing up the entire game, whether or not she was in street clothes or actually dressed for the game. On the actual court, Dede Richards was okay. She averaged, in 2021, she averaged 11 points a game, 2.3 points on 42% field goal. For 2022, she again averaged 11 minutes a game and 2.3 points, though she did miss a ton of time due to injury. Dede Richards was okay. Like she wasn't a phenomenal player at all. I think she worked for New York at the time because New York needed some excitement around them. And on the court, she wasn't that productive. She did have some times where she was pretty good. But overall, she just didn't do that much on the court. She was more of an off-court asset for the New York Liberty and also for the league. She was seen doing lots of modeling, also going to lots of I believe it was Brooklyn Nets games. Lots of Brooklyn Nets games, just representing for the WNBA and the New York Liberty. I am not surprised at all that she got cut, primarily because she just, play-wise, she just wasn't really a factor for the New York Liberty. And also, it's different when New York had the players that they had, right? All they really had was Benai Jelani and Sabrina Ionescu. Now, New York is trying to win, right? New York got rid of Walt Hopkins, who was previously the coach for the New York Liberty. They now have Sandy Brondello, who has championship pedigree when she was the coach of the Phoenix Mercury. They also got top players, right? You have Courtney Vandersloot. You have, of course, Sabrina Ionescu, who was on the team last year. You have Jonquel Jones, who is a former MVP, played for the Connecticut Sun last season. You have Brianna Stewart, again, former MVP. She played for Seattle last year. These players are brought in, and this coach has been brought in to win. And because of the veteran status of a lot of their players, New York is only able to have likely 11 roster spots. And they just couldn't. I think waste is kind of a harsh word, but that's honestly the only word I can actually think about. Like they just couldn't waste a spot on a player that would give them, roughly 3 points a game. They just couldn't do it. I like Dede Richards. I think she brings a lot of visibility to the game. Just due to her modeling career and just her just sort of being out and about just about everywhere in New York. I thought she was great for marketing, but New York is trying to win, and they're trying to win now, and they just couldn't waste a roster spot. And honestly, I think that's what cost Dede a spot. Will she go to another team? I doubt it. I think it seems likely that Dede will just go full force into modeling and not worry about basketball. The only reason I say that is because Dede didn't go overseas this past off season, and not all players have to go overseas, but it's a great opportunity when you're not getting that much playing time or your production isn't that great in the WNBA season. It's good for you to go overseas and to just get better, so that way you can come back and actually be a big factor for your team and win a spot. She didn't do that, and I think for Dede, yes, I do think she loves basketball, but I think She has other priorities, which is totally fair. This is not a judgment call on her at all. Do you, Dede? But I just don't think basketball is as big of a focus that it needs to be in order for her to fight and win a spot for the New York Liberty. In the preseason game against Las Vegas, she didn't really do anything at all. And I thought it was just, I think Sandy Brondello kind of knew probably before this training camp even started that DiDi Richards was not going to make the team, but they finally made the decision today to waive her. So DiDi Richards is no longer a New York Liberty. I do hope that she still goes to games and is still like visible in the New York Liberty scene, going to games and all that good stuff. It seems like the New York Liberty fans really like DiDi Richards, and I think generally WNBA fans recognize her and like her. So I hope that she still has a place in the WNBA, not as a player, but as, maybe a marketing partner. I think she would be great for that. So yeah, that's the video. DiDi Richards has been waived. I'm not shocked at all. Are you guys shocked? What do you think? Another thing to note, right now, I believe the New York Liberty is at 12 roster spots. They need to cut that down to 11. So they have one more player that they need to cut. So who will that be? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think about DiDi Richards leaving or getting waived from the New York Liberty. What do you think her future looks like in the WNBA? Do you even think she is going to care about trying to find another way to get to another team? Let me know your thoughts below. And that's the video. Check out my other videos of all the other people who have been waived. All right, guys, that's it. Until next time. Bye.